Alright, welcome everybody to the MG COD 4 Cup. My name is Jason Cardinal Power and I am going to be your host and your commentator for tonight. We are going to be getting started very quickly, so we're going to be hopping straight into the game tonight. Our first best of three is between 5TF and FaZe. We're going to be hopping into the server right now, so I'm excited to bring you our first best of three, which is going to be starting right now. So we're going to hop in game and we'll get you through everything else. We're a little bit behind schedule, so let's hop in game, get our sound volume up, and we'll run you through the teams that we're going to be seeing facing off here tonight as well. So we got, as I've said, 5TF taking on FaZe. Not the FaZe that you would normally think of. Different FaZe altogether. But starting over on the attack side, we've got 5TF. That is going to be whadez, Meep, Ninja, PTR, and Dick. And then starting on the defense side of City Streets is going to be Sultan, Love, Crack, V, and Leo. FaZe not off to a great start, considering Leo is the last man alive, and they seem to know where he is at that. He's going to tag one up, but we'll find the kill onto Dick, and tags up the second player as well, but no, it's not going to go their way, and 5TF are going to take the opening round here on City Streets. We went from not being ready to being ready to absolutely go very quickly, which is why we didn't get much of a pre-show in, but nevertheless, we are in the game and in the server. So we are going to be bringing you two best of threes tonight. The first between 5TF and FaZe. And we're going to have another best of three coming up later on, just a little bit later. So hopefully we could keep the stream up and running in between games, but if not, we'll just have to throw it to a quick break before we come back at 10 PM, I think, is our next scheduled match after this one. FaZe bringing it back in this round, however. Crack and Leo still left alive, and whadez all on his own. He does have the bomb on his back, however. Does he know where the two remaining players are? And they've set themselves up really nicely to cover both bomb sites here. He's going to hear that noise as well. whadez gonna peek out, waiting for the mistake. He's gonna tap the bomb as well and finds Leo. Oh, can he find the second? Yes, he can. What a start to the match by 5TF. whadez going huge just when his team needed to in a 1v2, and FaZe are gonna be a little bit disappointed with that one. I think they looked like they had it all set up, but just as the remaining player attempted to move up onto the balcony position, he's going to get caught out, and his teammate wasn't expecting the aggression either. Plenty of aggression coming out from FaZe, though. They're trying to bring it back early in this one. whadez and Ninja left alive, and we're in a similar situation, but the odds are really up against him now. whadez not going to be able to get that job done. FaZe do pick up their first round and keep 4 players alive at that, which is always good to see. 2-1 now as we are well and truly underway. If you're just joining us, this is the MG COD 4 Cup. My name is Jason Cardinal Power, and I'm going to be bringing you two best of threes tonight. Ooh, Crack gets very lucky with that last headshot onto Love. Excuse me, I tell a lie. I was actually onto Meep. Down to a 3-on-3, however. See, the bomb actually on the back of PTR God. He's going to be the scope here for 5TF, starting out on the attack side. Just trying to peek towards the A bomb site. Gonna smoke it off as well, but looks like he will head back to reunite with his teammates. Oh no. Another kill going the way of FaZe as Sultan finds one onto Dick. Interesting player names all around. They will bring it back to a 2-on-2, however. As now they push towards market. PTR gonna wrap through connector and get onto the A bomb site. That's gonna net them a bomb plant. No one from FaZe close enough to contest, but Sultan is gonna be first contact. And there's the smoke grenade out. But I'm not quite sure what the tactic is. He's actually gonna push it. Oh no, interesting tactic from Sultan. I'm not quite sure what he was trying to accomplish there. Maybe he thought there was a player close, but now it's all down to Leo. He's got the AK-47 in hand and he knows one player's towards arches. Gonna get peeked out though. PTR is just too good. finds an easy frag, and it also finds an easy third round on the board for 5TF. Speaking to our analysts before the game started, we are expecting a very, very close ordeal tonight between 5TF and FaZe. Two very evenly matched teams. 5TF have definitely edged themselves out in front though, and just to mention, they are actually sponsoring our tournament here as well, providing our servers for all the games. So shout out to 5TF. Sultan and Leo still left alive for the defending side. Sultan, he's going to be the man with the plan. He's got the scope, the M40A1 in his hands for the defense. Excuse me. We see a little bit of uncertainty here from the defending side. They've lost track of these three players that are left alive, and they need to start finding frags. Plenty of time left on the clock, however, 50 seconds left to go. Oh no, he's going to get caught on the cross. The worst possible timing, but will at least give his position away. He's going to swing out wide, and Sultan is there to pick that up and nets himself an AK as well. Let's see if he can do something with this. The bomb has been planted, however. Only 30 seconds left. He's got to make a move. Gets tagged up by the first player. Going to swap to the scope, but oh, perfect play here. Oh, and the smoke grenade is not going to land either. This is an absolute disaster for FaZe. Oh, just when it looked like he could have made something happen. Again, 5TF are just a little step ahead at each phase. Not able to bring it back when it counts. 4-1 now as we get into round number 5. These rounds on city streets have been very, very close altogether as we start off here. Which also reminds me we should turn on ours. Our film tweaks for city streets. And in a blink of an eye, just like that, FaZe actually pick up their second round, so they've doubled up now. FTF on the other hand, not going to be too concerned about losing one round. For anybody who might be new to Call of Duty 4 or maybe haven't followed the scene or played the game competitively on PC back in the good old days, as we call them, 13 is the magic number. That's what you're going to be looking for. If you're a Counter-Strike fan, you'll know 16 is the magic number. That's what you're looking for in a competitive match to win. But here in Call of Duty 4 Pro Mod competitive rule set is MR12, so 13 rounds is what both of these teams are going to be looking for. A little bit of an interesting tactic here for FaZe as another team kill goes over their way, but Ninja, the last man left alive, not going to be able to get the job done, and that is going to be a third round. They've almost brought it back. FaZe looking revitalized in this match so far. Can they even out the scoreline though? And what a huge nade from PTR. Takes the scope out of the round very early on for FaZe, and another frag going their way as Crack gets eliminated from the round. The setup here towards Market, there's a huge amount of presence here from the attacking side. He's going to get spotted out, but still finds the frag anyway. Now Love is all on his own against two. PTR and Dick still alive. Both players towards Market. They're going to make a lot of noise. This is going to provide Love with the info that it's going to be an execute onto the A bomb site. Is that frag grenade going to land? I think it'll just be a couple of seconds too late. Pushing through. Now he's got to find two, and they've set up a bit of a crossfire here. One's towards Arches, the other towards A house. Gonna swing out wide, but that player has got a rifle and it's a scope in his hands. He's got to be careful. That scope can be absolutely lethal, and PTR puts it to use. Picks himself up the kill and a 5th round for 5TF. So we're already 9 rounds in. It's been a pretty one-sided affair for the most part. FaZe have looked good at times to bring it back, and they've got 3 rounds on the board for themselves, but they need to stop 5TF from pulling away with this one, and that just looks like exactly what's going to happen yet again, as a very quick 6th round on the board for 5TF, and maybe our prediction for a closer game is going to be a little bit off. We'll have to wait and see. This is still just map number 1. As we were setting up the stream just before this happened, and the stream went live, We did miss the veto, so I'm not quite sure what our second and third map are going to be. But nevertheless, I'm sure we will find out in due course. Dick finds himself a frag. Also finds himself in a 1-on-3, which is not ideal, but let's see if he can get the job done. He's got a peek away from this scope. He's only got the SMG in hand. Not a favourable engagement. Gets caught between a rock and a hard place, and the hard place being crack. He's going to find an easy frag for himself. 6-4, however. FaZe managing to keep it just a little bit competitive, as they don't let the round advantage go too much in the favour of 5TF. City Streets definitely does lend itself to a very aggressive opening on each and every round. There's a lot of very early angles that you can take on the opposing team, and although the SMGs do shine in towards market, these longer angles definitely favour the AKs and the scopes. Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. I'm gonna have to turn off those announcement sounds, but we appreciate the support for the channel nonetheless. Welcome. 7-4 as we get into the end of the first half. We're going to be swapping sides in just a moment, but we're going to see, can FaZe bring it back to a 7-5 scoreline, or will 5TF manage to edge themselves out in front? Dick is going to be pushing very aggressive through towards B. Sultan at least does well to find one. Second kill going the way of FaZe, and now it's just 3 men left alive for 5TF. They are coming up against this firing squad of FaZe. And although Meep manages to bring one back, make that a second, he brings it back to a 2-on-2. He knows where one of the remaining 2 players are as well, but is he going to be expecting this flank? AK-47 in hand. There's a player about to spot him out though, and it's going to be Sultan. Picks up the kill with the Desert Eagle. Now whadez left all alone. He's brought it back to a 1-on-2, but he doesn't have the bomb. Oh, he's going to get caught out by Sultan. Can he find the frag? No. Swaps to the AK, but it's not enough. Both players know where they are. The smoke is going to be deployed. It's going to be all about timing here, ladies and gents. There's 40 seconds left on the clock, so there's plenty of time to retrieve the bomb, but he's not expecting the aggression, and Sultan finds himself an easy kill to end the half. Oh, edge of the seat stuff right there. As the half does end 7-5. FaZe managing to keep it within 2. 5TF not able to run away with this one. GH is in chat. We'll be getting into the second half of our first map, as now FaZe take up their positions on the attacking side of City Streets 5TF. They're going to get a chance to defend. We'll have to see what they can bring to the table. Initial aggression here towards the A-bomb site. There's a lot of attackers here, and they're going to move out towards the platform. Very advantageous position here, as the barrel will get exploded. But interestingly enough, they don't actually have the bomb. And 5TF could abuse this if they can manage to figure out the info. 2 players left alive for FaZe. It's just Leo and Love. The dynamic duo tapping away towards flower beds. As Leo gets tagged up, and he's got to be careful if he peeks this again. He does not have the HP advantage. A little bit of a delayed reaction there as well, as now Love is left all on his own, and he's getting backed into a corner. F5TF are closing the vice, and he's going to get dropped eventually. That's an 8th round on the board. FaZe not off to a flying start on the second half of the map. Early frag grenade from whadez. See, can he pick up a kill? Not gonna land this time, as FaZe gonna make their way towards the B-bomb site this round, tapping away towards the spawn area. Love is not able to find the kill, but he does find the info at the very least. Push is gonna be coming through, and there's 4 players here, but there's one very, very close for 5TF, and he hasn't been dropped yet. He's causing a bit of trouble for these players. He's still alive. Love knows where he was, but does he know where he's gone? It's gonna be whadez, of all people. Had a huge performance on the first half for 5TF, but oh, finds another kill, and he's brought it down to a 2-on-3. Man advantage in favor of 5TF. He's going to swing out wide. He's going to pick up another one. whadez just does not care. The round is going to go their way. Utter dominance towards the B bomb site from whadez. That's a huge performance from him. He's going to be very happy with that one. And we're going to stick on board with him for this round as well. FaZe going to be feeling a little bit disappointed that they decided to go to B that round, because whadez had it absolutely on lock. Plenty of kills coming out with the grenades as well. This could be a sealed deal for 5TF. Pushing market now as well. He's got the support of his teammate towards catwalk as well. 3 players alive for the side of 5TF, and they can slowly start to pincer the remaining players. Just in the blink of an eye, then it is over. 3 rounds away from the victory in the MG COD 4 Cup. If you are just joining us, this is map number 1, City Streets, between FaZe and 5TF. We'll use this as an opportunity to take a quick look at the scoreboard as well. PTR and whadez leading the way for 5TF with 17 and 18 frags apiece. Over on the side of FaZe, however, just 12 frags for Leo, leading the way for his team, but ultimately is not enough so far. We do see Crack here pushing towards City, and he's got no backup from his teammates. No chance for a refrag. They are down 2 men, so they've got to make something happen here. And he hears out the info. Oh, but no, could possibly the prone block have gotten him killed there? He wasn't able to flick fast enough. 5TF are just after stepping into 6th gear, and they look like they're taking this game all the way. It's 5-11 now. 16 rounds in, and what was initially a close game on the first half, it has definitely gone in favor of 5TF in the last rounds. Love going to be picking up the scope here for FaZe. All the vehicles on the map proving to be a thorn in FaZe's side. They've died to these so many times. The frag grenade and the utility usage from 5TF is just on another level. Players been dropped like flies, and it seems like FaZe are just trying to rely on their individual skill rather than playing like a team, and it clearly has not been going their way so far. Bomb dropped back towards spawn. Love could potentially find a kill here. He's going to get up onto the arches but drop down and forfeit his position. He's got his teammate just to the left as they push towards spawn. Are they going to spot out this player? And the timing is everything. PTR is just got it all going for him. Now whadez and Leo in the one-on-one. We've seen whadez win these out time and time again. Can he get the job done here? He's going to be expecting the push, and it's just too easy. 5-12, and that is going to be map point. Now FaZe are out of chances. They have got to convert the next 7 rounds in a row just to bring it into potential overtime. I will have to clarify with the admins as to what the rules are on overtime, because in our last series that we cast just a few days ago, it did actually finish at 12-11. Aggressive push from Dick. He's going to be hunting for more, and he could find 2 here if he plays his cards right. Oh no, he's going to turn away and not expect the next player. It's Leo now, all on his own. He's got the ball on his back, however, so he might be able to get something done, but he is not long for this world as he finds the first frag, but he's got 3 more to go. If there ever was a time for him, Leo, it was right now. If he wants to keep his team in the game, he's going to spot out another one, but gets tagged down. And that is going to be it, ladies and gents, as 5TF do pick up the map. And we are going to be going over to Backlot as our next map. So commiserations to FaZe. But it is going to be a very, very quick map number 1. And we are going to be swapping over to Backlot. It's going to be our map number 2. And we should be underway in just a moment. Let's just make sure everything is set up and ready to go. It looks like it is. We are going to ready up, and we should be underway in just a moment. So if you are just joining us, this is the MG COD 4 Pro Mod Cup. My name is Jason Cardinal Power, and we are going to be getting into map 2 of the MG COD 4 Cup in just a moment between FaZe and 5TF. 5TF already one map up, so they're going to be hoping to take it 2-0 in the series. FaZe have got to pull something back on their map pick. if they want to stay in this series. But we'll have to wait and see. We will throw it to a quick break just for a moment, and we'll be back before you know it. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be back in just a moment. Jumping back in game for map number 2, which is gonna be Backlot, one of my favorite maps of all time in Call of Duty 4 Pro Mod, between 5TF and FaZe. Let's get map number 2 underway as the teams are all ready to go. We're gonna see, can the lads stay in the map and keep it from a 2-0 series. We can jump into the game, and already PTR God has gone down, but Crack on the other side is dropped as well. Down to a 4-on-4, only a few seconds in. The nades in this game are absolutely lethal. Down to a 3v3 as well, but a big kill from whadez. He was a key component for 5TF on the first map to take the series. But can he have a similar performance here on Backlot?
Explosives planted.
Bomb has been planted, and FaZe are going to be starting out on the defending side here. It's all down to Leo. He's got the AK in hand. The HP regen does come in, but he's got 3 players to find. This is looking very unlikely, and just like that, he will get dropped. And in a similar fashion, 5TF are going to take the opening round, set themselves up for a good first half here on Backlot. Initial nades coming out towards the A bomb site, one of the most common spots to catch the aggression from the SMG players over on the attacking side. Oh no, but they absolutely hate to see that. FaZe getting dropped left, right and center as for 5 players left alive for 5TF. Just V and Crack to hold on against this monstrous push from the attacking side. V trying to find some info, and his teammate is inside of the bomb site. He's gonna get shot from left, right and center. That's gonna be a second round on the board. And yes, for answering your question in chat, I will be covering the next game after this as well. Bidaki versus I'm not quite sure what the name of the other team is, but yes, I will be covering the second match tonight, starting at 10 PM, I think. And interestingly, I'm not quite sure if that was a name change or if they've actually brought in a sub for this game, but there is a new player on the team, Hocus Pocus. I'm going to be on board with him for this round as he finds an easy frag with that grenade, and there's still 60 seconds left on the clock, so plenty of time for anything to happen here. But down to a 2-on-2 as whadez has got to be careful. He gets tagged very, very low. Oh, but no, he's got his number, and now it's just on Hocus Pocus. He's going to get dropped. Dick is there to take him out. So far, 5TF looking very, very dominant, even in rounds that they really shouldn't look like they can win. They still managed to make it work somehow. See Sultan here, just waiting for the initial frags to come through and the spam from the wall. He's going to avoid all of that and get into a very advanced position, but just as I say it, he's now all on his own, staring down the barrel of 5TF guns. Does well to find the first, but as soon as he fires that gun, he's going to give away his position, and 5TF are absolutely on fire on Backlot. The rush coming out from Dick. He's going to miss the bounce to get up onto the balcony, but nevertheless, he's just going to push straight into mid-house. Spots out one player, but misses the jump, and he actually gets away because of it. The spam coming through, and oh, no, actually gets killed by a teammate. whadez getting a little bit feisty with that gun. Ninja's having a bit of a lag. Just a bit of a lag. He might be able to find a kill for himself, but whadez hears the bomb plant going down from his teammate.
Explosives planted.
Gonna push through now. Sultan yet again in a similar situation. 3 players to find and a bomb to defuse with 35 seconds left. This is looking very, very grim for FaZe. he going to spot out the first player? He will, but no, whadez has got his number and he's not going to pick up the frag. 5-0. This is an absolute slaughterfest from 5TF. They are just on another level in comparison to FaZe, who cannot get the ball rolling any which way they try. Initial frag grenades coming out again, and now they're playing one player towards the B bomb site as the rest of FaZe have opted to aggress towards the A site, which seems to be the favourite site for 5TF, and it seems like that's the answer, as PTR got... He's now got a chance his arm at this 1v5 clutch. Gonna spot out the first player and picks himself up an SMG. Now that could be huge. He's got the scope as well, but he doesn't have the bomb. Gonna get tagged up as he pushes through. He's got a player behind him. It looks like he might get knifed if he's not careful, but no, the player went the opposite direction. Just as he peeks out wide, he's gonna get dropped. Finally, FaZe managed to put one round on the board. But they need to start picking up more rounds if they want to make a game out of this one, and so far it has been anything but. FaZe need to find the answers to the 5TF aggression. And could it be the stack towards the A bomb site that's going to do it? Now, V looks like he's going to push this smoke, and no, he's gone the whole way around. This could be a huge flank, and he spots out that one player. Spams the wall, picks up Meep, swaps out to the AK-47 as well. And now, 5TF have had to slam on the brakes. They can't push any further with this player behind. Hocus Pocus is going to pick up a kill as well, but now we're down to a 2-on-2. PTR and Dick haven't got the bomb planted yet either, and they're very spread out. They can't support each other. PTR will pick up Hocus Pocus though. That could give them a chance. He's going to spam Dick through the wall. Oh, he's only on 1 HP and he stops the bomb plant as well. A huge play from Love, as now it is PTR versus Love for a second round on the board. He knows he's got the bomb. 45 seconds left on the clock though. PTR can go absolutely anywhere he wants. Looks like he hasn't managed to retrieve an SMG or an AK yet, so he's just going to have the Desert Eagle and the R700. Scratch that, he's going to pick up the SMG, and now pushing into the bomb site with 30 seconds left. Time is of the essence. He needs to find this player and he needs to find him fast. He's going to get the bomb, but is he going to stick this plant? I don't believe it. He's actually going to get the bomb planted and get away. PTR almost gets away with an outrageous play. The ball's on that man. We do not know how he sits down, but FaZe, Love is going to pick it up and pick up the second round.
Explosives defused.
A similar start to City Streets, as now we're on backlot in map number 2. But this time around, FaZe are already down a map, so if they want to lose this series 2-0, they can keep going the way they're going. They need to start picking up more rounds, and they need to close this gap before 5TF pull away. And this could be a crucial round for it, as both teams now scared of those early nade aggression. We see the lineup from PTR coming in as well, but not going to find the frag this time. Peeks out wide with the scope as well, but not going to fire off a shot just yet. They do have the man advantage, however. FaZe trying to hold on to the A bomb site as much as they can. This is definitely the favourite bomb site from 5TF, as V actually falls to the fall damage. Not ideal, but can happen unfortunately. Now we see PTR on the opposite side of the map. He's trying to find some information with the scope before he reveals his position. FaZe know they have the bomb in their possession as well, so they've got all the time in the world. Oh, would have been a big shot from PTR, but it doesn't land. Knows where one is, but he's out in the open. He's got to be careful that he doesn't expose himself too much. As the flank comes in, Hocus Pocus has moved the whole way around. He's got the same angle. Time is of the essence for PTR. He's got to find this frag and he can't. Love is just too good. He's feeling revitalized after his clutch early on, but there's a timeout called by Love, so we'll have to wait and see what that's about. 5-3 the scoreline. We'll use this as an opportunity to have a quick look at the scoreboard as well, as whadez and Dick are definitely out in front for their team. 10 frags apiece. We've seen actually there's huge ping numbers actually for the line of FaZe. They've got a 6th player in the server as well. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but potentially be their coach if they do have one. I'm not quite sure what the rules are from the admins on having a 6th player on the team, but could be the cause of the timeout as well. Not quite sure still what the reason for this timeout is, but it is slowly ticking down. Ready up will come through. Still 6 players alive, so Crack is actually... I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It looks like they have coach in to try and make something happen in this game, but tactical sub coming through. Hocus Pocus is not going to be making the difference so far. We'll have to see, can they step it up now after this little tactical timeout that they've had. 3-on-3 very early on, but Ninja, he's having a lag. May possibly be used to his advantage. We'll have to wait and see. It looks like he is playing on dial-up internet right now. I'm not quite sure if that's intentional or not, but will get dropped as Love picks up an easy frag. We're down to a 1-on-1, and this is a very important round for both teams, as this is the 9th round of the first half, and this could be a chance for FaZe to actually even up the scoreline just a little bit more. whadez, on the other hand, he's going to be pushing through, and it looks like he knows exactly where Love is. Timing's going to be everything, but what a hip fire from whadez. Maybe gets a little bit lucky, but he's going to take that frag anyway. 6-3 now in favor of 5TF, and it's been nothing but dominance from them so far, bar 1 or 2 rounds where they get caught by these early nades. 5TF are just playing on another level. And yet again, we see Dick picking up an easy kill with that SMG. He has been a thorn in the side of FaZe in every single round so far. You give that man an inch and he will take a mile. Man advantage in favor of 5TF just until Hocus Pocus picks up the frag. Will get dropped down, however, as Ninja, still having a bit of a lag, is going to go down. Man advantage now in favor of FaZe as PTR and whadez need to try and aggress onto the bomb site, and finding that kill towards Iron is going to be the first, but no, it's short-lived. PTR going to peek out wide, but oh, the pre-fire from Hocus Pocus, he is definitely having a round. We just pointed him out as the tactical substitution player for FaZe in this map, and if it's the call to get him in that can convert this to a map victory for FaZe, then so be it, but been playing well in the last 1 or 2 rounds. Early frag grenade kills coming out as well, as we see some aggression from 5TF, and they're getting very, very close to the attacking spawn. Gonna go down as well. PTR is left in a 1-on-4. He's got the bomb on his back, however, so he might be able to make something work. They know they've got him trapped. Spots out the first player. Easy kill for the first one. The smoke grenade is deployed, but he's getting flanked from behind as well. They're slowly closing the vice on PTR. The spam from the SMGs is just too much, and he will go down. The last round of the half. FaZe's opportunity to try and close the gap once more. Opening kill will go their way. Dick yet again with the SMG. There's to bring one back. It's down to a 4-on-4. We see... Again, is this another new player for FaZe? It looks like they've got every COD 4 player in the community as a sub for their team. We've now got FaZe like in on the action. They have started to convert some of these rounds, and now PTR and whadez needs to be very careful. He's going to get spammed through the wall. Really good game sense from Love to pick that one up, but PTR has got the bomb on his back, and he knows both players are towards the mid-house. Smoke has been deployed. And it looks like this is going to be a free bomb plant as well, but no SMG or AK in hand. He's only got the Deagle and the Scout to work with. Going to peek out wide, and a beautiful shot. Absolutely deletes Hocus Pocus, but that's not enough, and FaZe do pick up the 6th round and the half. to even it out for 6-6.
Explosives diffused.
Frags for whadez over on the side of 5TF, but much more even kill distribution for FaZe, as V and Hocus Pocus are on 10 and 8 respectively. Looks like it is going to be a very, very close one. 5TF have given themselves a great chance at converting this to a 2-0 map victory. FaZe, on the other hand, they have to win this map. There's no other choice for them if they want to convert to get into map number 3. Just waiting on one player still left to ready up. It is Ninja. He may have readied up anytime up to 2-3 minutes ago, and it just hasn't come through on the server yet due to all the lag he looks like he's having, but we'll leave him off with it this time. Could be putting some more coal in the fire to hopefully get a little bit of a better internet connection. As a player who has previously had to deal with unbelievably bad ping in every single online game that they played, I can completely relate to Ninja. The most frustrating aspect of online gaming and trying to be a competitive player is elements outside of your control that are affecting your gameplay. It's very, very difficult to keep your cool. We'll have to wait and see if you can get it rectified before the end of map number 2. And there we have it. Okay, so Ninja actually has left the game. I'm not sure if 5TF are going to play this one out as a 4-man roster, but they're going to enter into the first round of the half as a 4-man team. Oh, he spots him out though. FaZe like manages to find the opening kill and only lost one player. Oh, the lineup nearly comes through, but not enough. First round going the way of FaZe. It looks like we could be going to a map number 3 if their 5th player cannot return to the match. 5TF playing this one out with a 4-man squad is not ideal. Looks like they have gotten their player in. Axa. I'm not quite sure what the correct pronunciation of that is, but we're going to go with Axa for now. Man advantage in favor of 5TF now that they've got their 5th player back in the server. Scratch that. Just as I speak too soon, the caster curse. PTR trying to scope out this remaining player, and he does. What a shot onto Leo. Jumped for the extra bit of verticality. Now FaZe, just 2 players left alive. They do have the bomb, however, and it's on the back of Love. The smoke will allow him to get the bomb down, but V is very close to one of the 5TF players. He's going to pay for that one with his life as he does go down, and now it's all on Love to hold on to this A-bomb site against 3. PTR, Meep, and Axa. They're slowly encroaching onto the bomb site. He has to find that frag and he doesn't. Now he's tagged up very heavily. The team kill does come in though. That's not what you want to see. FaZe does pick up the kill and he stopped the defuse, but no, Meep is there to shut him down before anything can get out of hand. He's gonna get the bomb defuse in as well. Just when it looked like FaZe had done enough to convert the round to bring it back to 7-7, 5TF still looking strong in this series. We get into round number 15. Aggressive push from whadez through lower A. Is he going to peek out wide? Is he going to find this first player? He does, and he finds the kill as well. He's been playing out of his skin so far. Just looking at the minimap, FaZe are mainly pushed all the way back towards their spawn. They've got one player in the mid house. That is going to be Leo. Spam coming out there to try and help him out, and he does manage to pick up the kill. Meep does go down. Still, though, the man advantage for 5TF. They've only found one frag. And they slowly start to move out of the spawn. The time is going to be everything from Leo here. Oh, through the wall. Disgusting shot onto Dick. He gets dropped from the server. He's going to be watching this one from the sidelines. Leo will get tagged up, however, and he's got to play a little bit more passively. Interestingly enough, 5TF actually still have one player towards the B bomb site, which we haven't seen as a setup very, very often. It is going to be Axa just outside the 3-2-3 box. Eeks out wide for the info, and we'll find one, but now they need to start finding kills, and there's only 20 seconds left. Oh, what a headshot though, and he almost converts the second, but it's not enough. Leo's there against PTR. He hasn't got the bomb, and he's got to move. Oh, and they both spot each other out, and he's prone. Oh, I hate to see it. Leo, just when it looked like he'd thrown the round away and he gets spot out, he finds the frag anyway. I'm not quite sure what PTR was doing lying prone on the ground, but he's going to be very upset that he didn't win that round out for his teammates. FaZe feeling a little bit fired up after that one. They lost the round that they should have, and they find the first two opening kills before getting traded back. Dick and Axar dropped from the round. It's a 3-on-3. Now Meep in a similar position from the last round. He can hear an awful lot of information towards mid-house, but is he able to relay that to his team? Can they make use of the info? PTR weary of a player up on top of the roof. See Hocus Pocus holding the flank, but oh, just as he rings out the shot, he's going to get dropped. Bomb on the back of Love. Slowly creeping towards the midsection of the map here as he's trying to get himself onto the A bomb site. And has he been spotted out by, it looks like PTR. And it looks like he has been holding from the push. It's going to be whadez on the other side of that smoke grenade, and he's in a 1-on-2 effectively as he needs to hold on to the bomb site. Finds the first frag. It's a game of cat and mouse, and he's going to lose it out as Love does get the bomb plant in. The spam coming out, but the bomb will go down. FaZe to put themselves at a 2-round advantage. PTR trying to even the scoreline yet again. Both players know everything is on the line here as PTR is slowly moving into the site. He tries to spam it out, but it's not going to go his way, and he has found an AK. PTR not long for this world as Love goes for the longer flank. Will eventually pay off as looks like he's left the game now. I'm not quite sure what's happening here as this player's dropping in and out of the server like flies. 9-7, however, in favor of FaZe as Dick subject to likes grenade. Love has come back in and he has reconnected. Okay, just a quick disconnect issue there. Yes, to answer your question in chat, this is the original Call of Duty 4 Pro mod running on the Call of Duty 4 X patch. Man advantage in favor of FaZe. PTR and Meep left to try and hold on. whadez is also there in tow. He's sitting in on the A-bomb site. A little bit of a crossfire setup, but his teammate is going to get dropped, so he's all on his own. And you absolutely hate to see it. Getting knifed is the worst way to go out, especially sitting tight and holding an angle. He had no idea that the player was there from FaZe, and that's going to be a quick 10th round. (10-7) in favor of FaZe. They've slowly started to give themselves a round buffer to play with. 5TF looking quite lost here on the defense side. They haven't been able to hold off the aggression, but maybe those opening grenades can help them out just a little bit. Plenty of presence towards the mid part of the map here from FaZe as they try to hold on, but oh, he gets dropped very quickly. PTR is so lethal with the deagle. Leo does go down, but we're down to a 2-on-2. Hocus Pocus and V against whadez and Axa to try and hold on. Oh, and Axa's gonna get dropped. He gets blindsided by the scope. Wasn't sure he's gonna be holding that angle. Now we see whadez in the 1-on-2. He can hear the presence towards Tin, and that's an easy frag. Does he know where the next player is though? And he gets caught on the mantle. whadez, yet again, we've seen him do it time and time again in this series. He's just so good in these clutch situations. The 400 IQ plays coming out. FaZe, unfortunately, getting caught on the mantle there. I'm not quite sure who it was. I think it could have been V. Scope in hand and completely vulnerable as he's mantling over the wall. Not ideal situation to be in, but gets taken out of the round. Axa able to convert one frag onto Leo before Dick also finds another one. V and Hocus Pocus left. Try and hang on to their round advantage. Getting tagged up now. He's got to find this frag with the scope, and he's getting flanked whether he knows it or not. No, he doesn't. Not in time. 10-9 as 5TF pick up another round. This game is coming down to the wire, ladies and gents. If you are just joining us, this is map number 2 in the series between FaZe and 5TF. FiveTF already having a map advantage in the series, so if they can convert this one, they will take the series 2-0. We'll have to wait and see. We're down to a 4-on-4 in this one. Axa, good for 2 frags before he gets traded out. Now Hocus Pocus. He's got the scope in hand, so he could make something happen here, but he needs to find a frag early on or he's running the risk of getting traded. Allowing 5TF to regroup. And he's lost track of PTR. Both teams trying to wait and see, well, who's going to make the noise first, and it's going to be Hocus Pocus. Eagle in hand. He's only got the scope. Oh, but whadez, he wasn't expecting that rotation, and now PTR. He's got to hold on to this one. He's got the SMG in hand. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse yet again. Both players so close to each other. Who's going to spot who first? And it's no, Hocus Pocus is going to win it out. I just thought PTR was going to spot the angle. 11-9 as FaZe find another round, and they put themselves ever closer towards map point. Initial nades been coming out time and time again. FaZe definitely playing a little bit more together as a team, but what a late nade from Dick right on top of the car. FaZe Love had absolutely no hope of surviving that one. But it is 2 players left alive for 5TF, and unless they start finding some kills, they could find themselves in a very sticky situation. Axa smells a rat towards the B site, but is good enough to find the kill. Down to a 2-on-2, however. And as I say it, his teammate in tow, his partner in crime, 5TF PTR, will go down. Excellent. Here's the bomb plant, but he's got to find 2 players.
Explosives planted.
Oh no, the timing's not there just as it goes down. Map point for phase. Initial frag will go their way as PTR gets dropped by the nade. Dick taken very, very low, but not low enough. Eventually will go down to like at the hands of his AK-47. More frags coming in. Maxa at least there to trade one out and has to smoke himself.
Explosives planted.
Oh, it's not enough. Leo finds the kill. And that will be a 13th round. They do pick it up. Looks like we will be going to a map number 3. You'll have to bear with me, ladies and gents, as we seem to have a little bit of an issue here in the chat between the admins and the players. So we'll have to see what's actually going to happen. And that is going to be that. It looks like there was a little bit of a forfeit going on. Okay, so that's going to be it. Looks like due to a forfeit, 5TF are going to pick up the second map. A little bit of a cheating issue going on, which is not ideal, as always. With that said, thank you very much for joining me, everybody. That has been another best of 3 in the MG COD 4 Cup. Unfortunately, a bit of a strange ending, I have to say, a bit of a strange ending to the map. We'll have to wait and see what the admin's official ruling is on that one. Looks like 5TF are going to be given the map victory anyway. Now, with that said, we are going to be back later on at 10 PM, I think. So it looks like... let me just have a quick look at Discord. It looks like we're going to be back later on. Yeah, okay, perfect. So it looks like we're going to be back a little bit later on with another match in the MG COD 4 Cup. I believe, just for those of you asking, the next game is going to be... If we can find the schedule. Next map is going to be by Daki versus ODM, and that's going to be at 10 PM CET, or roughly about an hour from now. So I welcome you all back in just under an hour, and we'll get the stream back up very, very soon. And I'm looking forward to that match. So hopefully we'll have no cheaters in that map. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Thank you very much for joining me. My name has been Jason Cardinal Power, and I've been your host and your commentator for the match between 5TF and FaZe. And we'll be back in just a little while. So the stream will go offline, but be sure to follow. And we'll be back in just a little bit with our second best of 3 of the night. So I'll see you all there, and thanks for tuning in.